ready to kick it off in Cary. First touch belongs to North Carolina, and here we go in week 2. North Carolina hosting Seattle.
Language, that does help. Yeah. We had Karina Mariyama from Japan that was over, and it was quite difficult for her to kind of get up to the speed of play because America is so intense and the drills are so intense when it comes to the way they play.
G lofting. Maddie Deline. Deline went for goal, steered aside by Murphy. Back on former stomping grounds.
Interestingly enough, Laura Harvey said Deline is the best pressing forward that she's ever coached and ever seen. And she was pleasantly surprised by how good she is on the other side of the ball as well. And these are the type of moments that I don't think she was up to the speed of play straight away and was scoring bangers.
G, 3 goals last year, and I think they all were bangers. Here's Deline. Deline! Narrowly off the mark. It was described to us. Here she is on the attacking end.
Yeah, getting into those moments again on the left-hand side, Deline. Cuz does a good job. Player, someone I respected, and then you kind of find your way. But I think, you know, a lot of the younger players in this league can learn a lot from just being on a roster, and I think sometimes it's hard pill to swallow when you've gone from being that star player in a college team.
L started 3 games for Gotham, none for North Carolina after arriving in August. Gets that first call to start here today with Feely Rauch unavailable due to illness, beg your pardon. Did say you got to beat out one of that back four to have a chance to play, or you need to be ready when the opportunity arises, and it arose tonight for Macy Bell. Crnogorcevic slung inside. Fishlock! Game 200 as good as ever. Jess Fishlock pulls the rain ahead on the road in North Carolina.
And I spoke previously about don't just judge Jess Fishlock on her goals and assists, but that's exactly what she can do, that third player run. This all starts from a really good ball out the back from Jordyn Bugg. And Jess Fishlock actually starts the motion. It's a really good little flick down the line for Crnogorcevic. Great run inside as well. And that's such a good finish from Jess Fishlock. I like this from Ricardo. Picks Jess Fishlock.
The fourth official has indicated there will be 3 minutes.
3 more minutes at the end of the first half.
Added time is brought to you by Fishlock from the North Carolina Education.
Gomes. That is a lot of white jerseys around her. Picks out Shaw. Jaden Shaw. Dickey gets down to make the save. There is the halftime whistle. Seattle, for the first time in North Carolina, get the opening goal. Fishlock and the Rain ahead of North Carolina at halftime, 1-0. No changes at the intermission, and with Leanne, Mike Watts, one of the great tactical minds of our game. G launching. That was somewhere in between for Murphy. And Crnogorcevic got there first, but could not direct it down. The Dorrance era ended so close to the season that Damon the logical choice. And there are so many UNC alums that have had great success. But Damon was always a logical successor. He earned the national championship, was told at the site, as this is Deline. Deline went for goal, steered aside by Murphy, North Carolina. Here's Deline's chance.
Yeah, look at Deline coming in from that left-hand side. It looks like it's only a matter of time, really. It's a decent save. It's always a decent height for the keeper, but that's exactly what Laura Harvey will want.
Now Murphy. Is she the future of the U.S. national team goalkeeping position, Murphy? At the age of 28, if you do the math out, the way Alyssa Nair ran up to 36 with the senior national team, if she's able to win that job, could be a part of 2 overarching cycles, so to speak. That being the World Cup, followed by the Olympics, then that break, and then going through that cycle again.
Big job. Big shoes to fill. I have a feeling there'll be some other goalkeepers that will be looking to take that spot as well.
Fishlock coming after it. That gets sent away. There's never been a dearth of talent in the goalkeeping pool. Whoa! That hit from way outside, and Murphy gets beat top bins. Oh, that goal is nuts!
What a goal from Jordyn Bugg. I cannot believe my eyes. That's probably one of the best goals I've ever seen in the NWSL, playing or commentating. It is such a great strike. Doesn't really have any backlift on it. She looks shocked herself. Look at this preparation touch. What a strike. My goodness. Look at this from Jordyn Bugg. We spoke about her pre-game defensive display. We're not going to see a better goal than that. I haven't seen one in a long time. Catches that so well. What a goal. Incredible. And you know my standards of players and goals are really, really high, Mike. But I think, you know, there will be easily people will draw comparisons to Naomi Girma because I think positionally, Jordyn Bugg plays way beyond her years.
And Harvey said, never makes the same mistake twice, like Naomi, and said, I don't want to put the pressure on her, but I see so many similarities in where they're at that point in time. They are otherworldly optimistic about what Jordyn Bugg is going to be in this league and potentially moving forward on an international stage. Manaka through, O'Sullivan cuts, ball bounces in front, and Gomes inside the post! North Carolina gets one back! Gomes! It is a one-goal game!
Yeah, I'll be intrigued to see what the Seattle Reign, we can see the substitutions that have been made. Meza and Adama's coming into the game. They're going to keep pressing.
And now Seattle pull into the penalty area, cranked across. She is there. That's blocked again. Pinto, the return. Pinto denied. Shaw brings it in. Shaw tries to clip it through. Knocked down and held by Dickey. Sanchez squares. Ball ushered through. O'Sullivan! Knocked down and held by Dickey. Had all night to equalize.
That was brilliant from Denise O'Sullivan. This is good play again from Ashley Sanchez. Always looking active, but look at this first touch. Look at the drop of the shoulder. I love that from Denise O'Sullivan. It's that little intricacy, being able to create the opportunity. Most players would have taken the touch there. Nope, drops the shoulder. To be fair, it was good height.
Well, it belongs to North Carolina here. Pinto the target. Koyama hangs this across. Bedford saved! Ranging over, Dickey denies Bedford.
It was a really good ball from Koyama, but I think the power on it was the reason why Bedford couldn't generate a lot of power. Actually, Sanchez was actually creeping on the back post. There wasn't much power on the ball. It was almost like she could have chested it down in the end, Bedford.
We have not had a stoppage time goal yet this season. Ball across. Pinto's there. Bedford! This is wide. Honorad James Turner brings it down. Koyama trying to bring it in. Here's O'Sullivan. Now or never. That's it. It's full time. Seattle's gone to North Carolina and grab a priceless 3 points.